Well, this isn't ideal.
Good morning, you're just in time.
These days, they fill with color, they're sewn together, and now they're holding us. This place, like a painted vision, and now our intuition gives us hope of what's to come.
Well, not a bad place to have your morning coffee. I just continue to be mind blown by Western Australia. Now, for those of you that have been watching my Outback Australia series, you know that I haven't been afraid to push this two-wheel drive van quite off-road and probably a little bit too much at times.
Tell me you've had a bumpy ride without telling me you've had a bumpy ride.
We have a flat tyre, completely flat tyre, and we are in the middle of nowhere. Ironically, however, since getting off-road tyres, Occy and I have been taking it pretty easy with the van. We've been sticking mainly to the sealed tracks and yeah, not pushing it very hard at all. That all changes today. Sorry, van. Because our next destination involves me going on a completely off-road trail, and I'm really excited to see how the van holds up.
We are running free. We are running free. We are running free.
So I've made it to Coral Bay, which is the beginning point for the four-wheel drive track. And I'm currently just topping up the water tanks because once we head south from here, there is no water at all accessible until I leave my kind of final destination. And if I want to stay there off-grid as long as possible, I want to give myself every chance. So this van can hold 200 litres of fresh water, and depending on how many showers I have, that's how long I can go off-road. So maybe ocean showers if I want to stay for a while.
And because fresh water is so scarce around here, you actually have to pay to get some fresh water in Coral Bay, and they give you this tap key that you can then use to fill your tanks. Well, Ock, this is the start of the road.
Well, this wind is absolutely horrendous, and hopefully it doesn't affect the audio too much, but people will be pleased to know that I'm no longer doing this four-wheel drive track on my own. I've met up with Steve and Joe, who I actually haven't seen since Queensland, and just ran into them in Coral Bay, and they've got a four-wheel drive, so they may be rescuing me at some point. Joe, see the vlog? Steve?
Hi, how you going, everyone?
And this is their rig. These boys are from Melbourne, and am I right in saying you hadn't really done much four-wheel driving before?
None at all. Very experienced now, though.
Very experienced now, because just when I met them,
They were actually about to tackle the Simpson Desert, which if you're in Australia and you know Australian four-wheel drive roads, it's considered it's a biggie.
Yeah, it's a biggie.
Yeah,
It's
a
pretty
biggie.
iconic.
Alright, we good to go?
Yeah, good to go.
Let's do it.
There's a rush as we leave the shallows, as we shake these shadows and find the morning sun. These lungs holding expectations and silent declarations, an island in the flood. We are running free. We are running free. We are running. The time and place is now. All this beauty we have found. Oh, it's got us rising to our feet. We are running free.
Well, so far this drive has proven not only to be a little bit more mild than I'd anticipated in terms of the bumps. It's a little bit corrugated, but definitely achievable in a two-wheel drive. But on top of that, It's proven to be one of the most beautiful little stretches we've done so far. Occy and I have just been going window down and just really taking it all in. This is very much a beautiful part of the world. What do you reckon, Ock? You enjoying it? So we didn't make it the whole way tonight. Well, actually we didn't make it that far at all. Partly because one of us was a bit unorganised. Me. And so now I'm doing the online booking for the campsites that are here, and because there's no reception out here otherwise, they've just got a kind of a little Telstra booster literally in the middle of nowhere, and I love that at the moment here they've made a bird nest in it. Someone's already a bit tuckered after a big day. Hey, Ock? Well, after feeling extremely windswept, the boys have got their setup going over here and they have been nice enough to give me prime posse. We are on the edge here, and yeah, it feels very windy out here, but once you step inside the van, it's not too bad in here, eh, Ock? So, as many of you are fully aware, Jess has been the cook in our crew. So while I don't have Sam and Jess with me, because they didn't want to tackle the four-wheel drive road, which is fair enough, I'm having a really easy one tonight because I'm so tired. Got some field roast sausages going on, and then literally just gonna have sausage sangers. But have a look at this view out here. It does not seem real. Got a winning hand. Well, whilst the lads slowly wake up, I'm going to take a quick minute to thank today's video sponsor, Athletic Greens. AG1 by Athletic Greens is the perfect balance of vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, and the equivalent of 12 servings of fruit and vegetables per scoop. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's guilty of cooking very simply when it's just for me. For the past 2 months, I've been starting each day with AG1. With only 1 serving per day, it fills the nutritional gaps and provides your body with everything it needs to feel energized, fighting fit, and ready to tackle that next adventure. Even if you did have sausages with bread for dinner the night before. All the ingredients are clearly listed on their website, and I love the fact that it's vegan, there's no added sugar, and it's caffeine free. And thanks to the travel packs, I can take it with me everywhere, even if I'm away from the van. This healthy blend of ingredients supports everything from your nervous system to your immune system, age and recovery, and most importantly, that much needed energy boost. Start your day off right and make AG1 your new healthy habit. Head over to athleticgreens.com/Max and Occy and you get 5 free travel packs and a year's supply of vitamin D with your very first purchase. Okay, buddy, come on. Wake up, buddy. Well, it's time to tackle the second half of the track. Let's hope that it is as smooth sailing as the first. Well, road conditions have taken a little bit of a turn for the worst. Let's just hope this doesn't last for too many kilometres, because at the moment I'm going about 8 kilometres an hour. This is what we're looking at.
Let's go out fields of our dreams, where the stars shine as far as we can see, where the sun paints the sea.
Well, we're in a bit of trouble here. I'm just sussing out the path because this is the only way for us to cross, and we have to go on this soft sand all the way over there from all the way back there. I just talked to the park ranger and he pretty much said that he hasn't seen a van like mine do it before, but he thinks that if I hit it with enough speed and my tyres are low enough, I could maybe make it. So that's what we're going off. But meanwhile, have a look at this beach. And I guess looking on the bright side, if I get stuck in the sand, it's not a bad place to live.
Ocean breeze, waters deep, come with me. All we need is you and me, and we'll be free. We'll leave it all behind, we'll run into the night, where the sun paints the sea.
How is this water?
Let's go out where the shoreline rushes over our feet, where the tide pulls our fears to the deep, where the sun paints the sea.
What's the verdict?
Oh, it's still good. Yeah. There's some soft parts though.
Okay. So the lads have just scouted it. They've gone back and forth. Maybe could you just do that a few hundred times to compress it for me? So they've done it in this. No worries.
50-50, I reckon.
Okay, Steve and Joe are showing me the way to go. That sand looks really soft. All right. I'm gonna get a bit of a run up here. Guess I should put seatbelt on. God, I haven't been this nervous about a crossing of anything in a long time. Here we go. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make it. We made it halfway.
Well, I was hoping to make it a bit further than that. I could feel it just losing speed when I hit the uphill section a little bit.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a drag out of this.
There we go. Whoa. It's digging. That's not good. Oh boy.
Stay out the way. We go a bit deeper again then. Yeah.
Oh, up there. A lot deep.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't see.
That one deep.
That one got real deep.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll grab
Here we go.
Daddy.
Grab the shovel. Grab the shovel, Matty.
That's deep. That's deep.
Any words?
Just a bit of disappointment, to be honest. I don't like being the dickhead that has to get rescued, but sometimes you got to go for it.
That's right.
I'm more sad I've got to go back.
Back into the hole. Go, Max, go. We just want to take a second to shout out to Where the Keys. Give us a follow. Max doesn't know that we're doing this, but on Instagram. And get on it. The good thing, what's in it for you? What's in it for them, Joe?
Top quality content.
Top quality, and not much of it either. We're not going to clog your newsfeed. We'll just post like once every week or two, whenever we can be bothered, really.
That's enough.
That's enough.
All right, we're up to about take number 5.
Just keep putting the tracks behind.
We'll see how the van goes this time. We've got this huge truck pulling out. Here it goes. Oh, Max.
Yep.
We're now sitting on the Max tracks. We're gonna readjust them and go again. What do you reckon, dog? Pretty stuck? Looks like it, eh? Going for an angle change. Pulling him onto the harder sand to the right here. Whoa, we might be there. Yeah, we've done it.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'll see you at 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐠. Well, not my proudest moment. I am so grateful to the whole crew there, kids included, that helped get me out of that mess. I hate being the person that needs to be rescued, but at the same time, for me personally, I really learn by doing, and you know, that fully encompasses learning by making mistakes. This van cannot cross that softer sand. It's time to go the long way round because we're still getting to Red Bluff.
All I need is you and me, and we'll be free. We'll leave it all behind. We'll run into the night where the sun paints the sea.
Well, you know the feeling when you hype a place up too much and then it doesn't quite live up to people's expectations? I don't know that feeling right now, because this place is going to blow your mind.
Welcome to paradise and one of my favourite camp spots in all of Australia.
Okay, let me give you a quick tour of our new home. This is our front yard. Sometimes you'll see some resident whales coming through here like we did this morning. Not a bad view from the deck.
Just the local pool.
This is Red Bluff Point Break, and it's a little small at the moment, but don't let that fool you. This place can pump. I think it's just going to be a waiting game. And finally, this is the local pub. Apparently there's pizza and live music tonight. Not a bad welcoming party. Well, we are so excited to be calling this place home for the next week or so, really as long as we can make supplies last. And the plan is just to get back to basics with van life. We've been moving around a lot lately, so yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of just staying in one place and exploring this beautiful paradise further. If you want to see more from us, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you did enjoy the video, gently tap that thumbs up. Finally, I want to say one last thank you to all those legends that helped me out of that mess I got in the sand. So many people were just willing to help at the drop of a hat, and yeah, it's really nice to see the best of humanity come out, even though if it was my own error that brought it along. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me. We'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Shine your light, cast away the shadows in the night. Take a chance today, 'cause you know it's gonna be alright. Shine your light. We all got fears we need to fight. Love yourself.